I'm just mesmerized by this video right here. Beautiful. Looking gorgeous. Give her a round of applause. Ash by Elegance here in beautiful Manchester, looking equally beautiful. First of all,
thanks, Val.
You're welcome. You look fabulous. Who are you wearing? We're going to make this a red carpet interview. Who are you wearing?
I have Gucci on.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. This jacket is Levi's.
Lovely.
Nothing fancy.
Oh, please.
And I think these jeans, I'm not gonna lie, I got them from Amazon.
Don't we love Amazon? What can't
Good
you get
old
on Amazon? Yes, exactly. We're so happy to have you here. And I personally, I loved the Divas era. And I love everything that's going on with you because not only does she kick butt, we're going to be PG and say butt, she kicks butt, but she looks incredible too and is a lovely gal. We're so happy to have you here because there's only a few gals here this time. So when you were introduced, I thought this is great because you're sort of the newer generation. We've talked to Deborah and Jacqueline. But I'd love to know, what ladies in wrestling did you look up to when you were starting?
Well, it was kind of crazy that Jacqueline was here because the last time I had seen her was at the first ever Royal Rumble for the women's, and she was a surprise guest. So it was awesome kind of reconnecting with her. Trish was always super amazing. Beth Phoenix, she's an idol. Stephanie McMahon now. She's just an awesome woman overall. I'm very big on women empowerment. She's a mother. She's such a hard worker. And she's an athlete herself. So definitely those women. Lita, which she's awesome. When I started, she was actually my producer. When I got called up to Raw, Lita was my producer. So it's truly amazing to be in the same locker room as these women that I did, look after.
That's a full circle moment that if you loved Lita and she's producing what you're in.
Yes.
That's so, and Stephanie McMahon, oh my God, my personal Jesus. As you said, she ticks all the boxes. She's really all about female empowerment, which we love, and which I'm sure, you have a lot of strong females that you work with in TNA. Of course, we had to talk about TNA wrestling because I'm just going to get right into it. I was like, girl, what's the locker room like? I was there for about 9 years. They have so many different girls now that I haven't even met. So can you describe how the females are, the TNA Knockouts locker room? What's it like nowadays?
To be honest, they're hungry. They're very driven women, and it's amazing to be in a locker room to help them grow because they also have a lot of questions. But when I was signed with TNA back in January, the partnership wasn't developed yet. So their drive and their motivation was to become a WWE superstar. Yeah. Now with that being kind of now level and in their eyesight, is truly amazing to see, and definitely the cross promotion is just an opportunity for TNA to grow and develop. The women's locker room is truly amazing. When I came on the scene in TNA, my eyes were on Jordynne Grace, and she is one to look after because I do think she will be the next, NXT champion, and then the rest is history with Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, for sure. And you've been there. You've seen it all. You've seen both locker rooms. And I think you'll agree that it's just so great that everybody's getting along.
Yes.
First of all, it's a great time to be a wrestling fan, but it also means that there's more opportunities to see people from different promotions.
Of course.
But about your time in WWE, how has that run for you? Because, that's actually a different level in a way. It's a different locker room. It's a different way that they do things backstage. How was that run for you?
Okay, so I will be completely open and honest. It was like a toxic relationship.
Oh, no.
It was definitely a roller coaster ride, but I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for WWE. WWE gave me an amazing platform to interact with all my fans, to get to know one another, and I'm real. My fans will know that I will try and reach out and just be as super motivating and super inspiring. And if it wasn't for WWE, I wouldn't have the fans and be able to interact like I do. With that being said, it really was an eye-opening experience. I was there during, the women's, I like to say evolution. I was, I say as Charlotte Flair, myself, Sasha Banks, Bayley, everyone in that era of NXT. It was just truly amazing. Asuka, I was Asuka's first opponent when she, came to the States. I was on the first ever NXT TakeOver. I was on the first Evolution, the Women's Evolution, the first Women's Royal Rumble. So it's been an amazing journey. Also, I started my career with Charlotte Flair by my side. I had Ric Flair by my side. So it's very memorable moments in my career.